things are not lining up. I got up and got dressed this morning because yesterday I got in the car to go somewhere early in the morning, and I'm glad it was early in the morning because when I got in the car, I put the car in reverse and I started backing out of the driveway. And when I put the car in drive and looked down and I looked at the dash, I noticed a light on the dash to tell me that something was wrong. And I was like, what? So I pulled back up into the driveway, and the light was the low pressure light. And I know that that means one of the tires is low, and it was the driver's side tire. So it had 0. So I was like, whoa, that means I have a flat. I got out the car, looked down, and sure enough, I had a flat tire. So I was like, oh man, I guess I'm not going anywhere. I called AAA. They came and put the spare tire on for me. And now today, I have an appointment to go and get new tires because I think all of them were kind of bad. But I haven't gone through these scraps in a while. I always have so many, and I want to see what I can come up with because I don't have any other fabric. I have a couple of pieces of muslin, and I have one piece of lining fabric, but I don't have like any fashion fabric. But I have all of these scraps. Look at this. Tons and tons of scraps. I think I want to make a vest, and I think I want to make a corduroy vest. So I have some corduroy here, but this one is really thick. So not sure if I can use that one. And then I have this corduroy that I'm sure would be fine. And I'm thinking about using this one. I made some pants with this fabric, and I had quite a bit of it left. So I'm pretty sure I can get a vest out of this. And I got this from Hobby Lobby a while ago. I love this fabric. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Trying to figure out what I want to make with these scraps because I have so many. I have just enough fabric left to make a vest. The vest I want to make is New Look 6914. I'm going to make view A. I'm not going to add the pockets on the front, and I'm not going to add the flap or the tab or pocket in the back. Or no, not a pocket. It's a little belt tab thing in the back. So I'll leave that off. But this is like the perfect amount. So now that I know everything will fit, I'm just going to go ahead and press my pattern pieces, and I'm not going to get started right away, but at least I know what my next move is going to be. Now that I have this vest made, it's making me want a jacket in this same fabric. I did line the inside with denim fabric, and here is the back. One button on the front instead of like multiple buttons. I've made this vest pattern like 3 times. I think this is my 3rd one. But I think I like this one the most. It's the fabric I am loving. There are 17 pattern pieces for view B. I just did a little fabric shopping. So I purchased this black and white fabric, and it's like a cotton. I was looking for some rayon, and I didn't look through everything, but when I saw this, I was like, I'll just go with this. I think this will be just fine. The rayon that I did see, it was a knit. So I didn't want a knit rayon. I wanted like a woven rayon. I'm so glad I found some fabric. Did I tell you I was at M&L M&L Fabrics in Anaheim. I'm planning to use 2 colors for this dress instead of 3. My camera is sliding. And I also picked up an invisible zipper to go in the back of the dress. No, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm sorry. Someone asking if I had any spare change. I don't have any. But yeah, I picked up 3 3/4 yards of the black. Is that right? Yes. And then 1 1/4 yard of the white. So I know I'm gonna have more fabric than I need, but they told me they couldn't cut 1/8 because I wanted 3 5/8, and then I wanted, what was it, 1 5/8, but they couldn't do 8, so I had to jump up to 3/4. But that's gonna be okay, because as long as I have enough fabric, and if I have some left over, you know, I'll keep it, because that's how I get my scraps. But anyway, I can't wait to start this dress, and hopefully it'll be everything that I'm hoping it will be. This is rated as average. The sizes are 4 to 20 for the misses pattern. I haven't ironed any of the pieces or the fabric, but I wanted to show you that this piece, which is the back facing, is the only piece that's cut out twice. And all of the other pieces you have to cut out just 1 time. So I laid the fabric just flat, and this is how everything is looking so far. I have all the pieces cut out. I only cut 1 piece in white, and this is going to be the middle front piece. So it's going to be black, black, white, and then all black in the back. All that rhymes, all black in the back. Oh, and another thing I did was I added 2.5 inches to all of the hems because I wanted it to be long. I just really like long dresses. So now I have everything cut out, and I can move on to the next step. I did cut out a size 6 in view B. So I picked up some thread the other day while I was out. I picked up some white, but I did not pick up black because I usually try to have plenty of black. So let me see if I was right. Okay, yeah, this is black. Is this black or navy? Okay, that's black. And then, oh yeah, I have like 3 spools of black thread, so I'm good. Okay, I don't know how many I'll need, but at least I do have more than 1, so I'll take 1 out for now. Oh, and another thing I just looked over here and saw. When I was getting ready this morning, I pulled this out and I was like, oh yeah, I want to show you all this. So what I normally do is keep my bras in a drawer, but I saw this online, and it is a bra hanger, and you can actually hang tank tops and whatever you want on here, and it has these hooks which are folded in, and then you just unfold them. Can you see? And then you can hang whatever you want on here. And now that I have this, I just have my bras hanging in the closet next to my clothes, and I feel like it makes it so much easier to get dressed in the morning, because I'm not, you know, running back and forth to my bedroom trying to figure out what bra I want to wear and then going back into the closet. I just have everything in one place. So I think this is so cool. I really like it. And I just feel so much more organized now. And I'll link this below if you're interested. There are 2 darts in the bodice, 1 on each side. So I'm going to sew those in first. These are definitely the tiniest little darts I've ever sewn. Look at that. The bodice is all done, and now I'm taking piece number 8 and stitching it to the bottom of the bodice. Now I'm going to take the white piece, which is the middle front, and I'm going to attach it to the bodice and the bottom skirt. There is a lot of stay stitching, so I have some stay stitches right here. And now I'm going to attach this black piece to this white piece along the side edge, and then the front should be all done. Now I'm going to repeat those same steps for the back of the dress. There is one dart in the back of the dress, only on one side of the dress. Right now I have the front and the back pinned, and I just need to stitch the shoulders. I just finished adding the zipper and things are not lining up. I think I forgot to add 2.5 inches to one of these hems. So it's throwing off the lines in the back, but I'll just have to cut some of this off or something to make it work. I took some scrap fabric and just filled in this little area here because I didn't want to lose the length that I already had everywhere else. This is actually what I added to fill in the short space. So it's actually a little longer than I showed on the image, but from here all the way over is what I added to fill in and make everything match up. I'm going to add bias tape to the armhole opening and then hem it, and then I'll be all done. I'm so glad I added the extra length to the bottom. I think this will look okay with heels or with flats, so that's something I like about it. There is an invisible zipper in the back. And view B does call for pockets, and I just chose to leave the pockets off. Also, this front piece is piece number 9. So if you want to color block and just use the front piece for the contrast, this would be piece number 9. I'm just sitting in the car eating some Girl Scout cookies. Thin Mint. I love these things. I put them in the freezer and they're good. But I'm actually on my way to Lens Crafters. I'm going to pick up some glasses, and there's some new glasses for me. I'm getting some progressive glasses, and the last time I had progressive glasses, I could not use them because I kept feeling like I was gonna fall. So I'm trying them again this time. It's been several years since I tried them out, so I'm hoping that they will work out this time and that they'll be okay. So we will see. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet on going to the store to pick them up, but I've been sitting in this car for a few minutes and I need to get going. Okay, so the glasses feel fine so far. I do have to get used to where I need to look because the lady sitting in front of me, she was looking a little blurry, but when I moved my head, I can't remember if I moved it up or down, she did look better. So I'm going to actually go ahead and drive home with my glasses and see how they feel. I have 30 days to try everything out. And then the big test is walking, so I want to walk when I get home and make sure I don't feel like I'm falling. So we'll see. All right, I'm a little excited. I used to carry 2 pair of glasses. I would have one in my purse for distance and one for close-up, but now I have these and they should take care of both things. So I'm excited.